Hi, church family. In Galatians chapter 2, Paul tells the story of visiting Jerusalem to visit Peter and James and other apostles who were involved in the work of ministry before he was. The purpose of this visit was to tell them about his ministry among the Gentiles and to make sure that his gospel aligned with their gospel, that there was continuity. And then in Galatians 2:10, he includes this really interesting verse. He says, "All they asked was that we should continue to remember the poor, the very thing I was eager to do." That verse reminds us that care for the poor is not somehow peripheral or optional for those who belong to Jesus. In fact, it's somehow very central to what it means to believe in the good news of a God who is working to redeem not just individual souls, but all things. I want to remind us, church, of an opportunity we have to live out God's heart for restoration, God's heart for the poor in particular, over the next couple of weeks. We will continue through the end of February to collect what we call our special offering for the poor. By way of reminder, this February we have the privilege of giving a portion of that offering to a ministry called Horizons International that is doing great work, relief work in Lebanon, in really needy parts. And they're doing this work in the name of Christ. After the recent explosion that took place in Beirut back in August, the need there is great. And Horizons International is doing this development and relief work, telling people about Jesus, a God who loves them and has not forgotten about them in their need. The other portion of our gift is going to go to the ministry of Brett and Sherry McLean. As I've mentioned before, Brett is a pediatrician. Sherry is a nurse practitioner and a midwife, and they are working to set up a medical clinic in Togo, a clinic that will serve some of the poorest, materially poorest of their community in order to provide them access to healthcare and give avenues to speak and live out the love of Jesus. Church, I want to remind you, you have 3 ways that you can participate in this above and beyond offering. The first is if you are coming on Sundays, there's a red box that's available at the registration table. You can drop a gift in that box. If you are wanting to give online, you can do that at our website. If you go to the Give tab, you can choose and designate this gift as a special offering. The other option you have is to give through the SBCC app. Similar process, you would designate it as a special offering. Church, we have been blessed by a God who has been generous with us, and so what a privilege we have to respond with hearts of generosity, to show that we are concerned about the things that God is concerned about, and to show our solidarity with the global poor and the global church, to see his kingdom come to the ends of the earth. Church, it is a privilege to get to do this alongside you.